is the vibe. Everything is love. Love in disguise. Love on the rise. Open your eyes. Love is the light, girl. Love is divine. Love is your face and love is your smile. Love is here and love is now. When you got
We're going to do a little bit of kick yoga, and we do that every day now instead of the current process.
There you go. There you go. You ready? Come on. Crisscross.
What's your very favorite?
What's your favorite yoga pose, MJ? Frog
Are
jump.
you ready to get started? Alright, let's start crisscross applesauce so you're nice and tall. Let's start seated in crisscross applesauce. Bring your hands on your knees and take a big breath in. Then round your back and tuck your chin. Stretch your neck. Take a big breath in through your nose and look towards the sky. Send your heart towards the sky. Then round your back, tuck your chin. So keep going like that. Breathe and look towards the sky. Send your heart out. And round your back, tucking your chin. Keep going just like that, nice and slow.
Good job.
See how it feels in your body. Good, now come back to center. Bring one hand to the opposite knee
One
and
hand.
the other hand behind you.
Yeah.
Now look behind you.
And look behind you, MJ.
How does it feel?
See it on my knee?
Good, now switch sides. Bring your other hand on the
Alright,
opposite knee
switch
and
sides.
the other hand on the floor behind
Switch
you.
sides.
Look over your shoulder behind you. Breathe deep through your nose
There you go. Boo boo.
and release back to center. Unwind your legs and bring your hands under your legs and roll front and back.
Alright.
Hands on your back.
Roll back.
You have to make sure you keep holding on to your legs for these two. They're kind of fun, huh?
So there you go.
This time roll all the way up and over your knees and come into a hands and knees pose like this.
Alright.
Is it cat bark?
Does a cat bark?
Silly.
No.
What sound does a cat make?
Meow.
Next, make sure your shoulders are right over your hips and tuck your toes and lift just your knees off the ground so that your legs are straight and your whole body is flat. This is plank pose.
Plank pose.
How straight can you get your
Can we
body
get the
with
plank
your arms
pose?
and legs straight?
Plank pose. Yeah, good
Turn out
job.
loud.
Quickly.
One,
One, two,
two, three, 4. Okay.
three,
So now we're going to
four,
do this.
five.
Drop one knee to the ground.
Drop one knee.
Your other leg straight.
Only one knee.
Then raise your hand that's on your straight leg side to the sky.
Okay.
This is side
See me?
plank. Take a big breath
Take
in,
to the side.
and then go back to plank pose. Very good. Now switch sides. Drop one knee to the ground and keep your other leg straight.
All right.
Raise the hand
Other
that's on
side.
your straight leg side to the sky. Is this pose easy or is it hard?
That's still
Take a
good.
big breath in and come back to hands and knees pose like a cat.
Alright, back to hands and knees.
That was fun balancing to the side, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This time we're going to balance with one arm raised and the opposite leg lifted, so your heart stays
Face me.
towards the floor.
Hmm.
Reach one
Turn
arm
this
in
way.
front of you as you lift the opposite
Turn
leg
this way.
up behind you so you're
Let me
balanced.
see.
Make
Okay.
sure that the
Look
leg
at them.
you're lifting
Look at
is
them.
on the same side as your arm.
MJ.
That was the last
There
time.
you go. Boo boo.
It's okay if you fall.
Sit down.
Just try
Like
again.
this, all fours.
Good.
All
Now
fours.
release and switch sides. Lift your other arm up out in front of you and your other leg behind. Balancing.
There you
Really
go.
reach your arm in front of you and
Whoa.
your leg behind you. Hold the pose. Listen to your breath long and deep like the wind.
Other hand.
And release. The next pose we're going to do is called down dog. So tuck your toes and send your hips up and back, straight arms.
There you
straight.
go.
Have you seen a dog do this when it's
I
tilted?
like the dog out the dog.
Let your head hang, and this
I like the dog
let's
out the
bark like a dog 5 times.
Let's bark like a dog.
So bend your knees, look up towards your hands, and walk like a caterpillar.
Walk
in
up
front of
like a
you.
caterpillar.
Can you keep your legs straight here and touch
Alright. Now come up
Roll
slowly.
all the way up the stairs.
Slowly.
Super
Come on
slow.
slowly. See
Let your
that?
head come up long.
Come on slowly.
Jump your legs out wide to the side. Take a big inhale, reaching up like a star, and then pull it forward.
Alright, take it
Keep your
down.
legs straight and touch the ground. It's okay if not. Where do you feel it in your body? While we're in this pose, let's think of all the ways that we are the same as the plants in the area. We are all alive. We all live on the planet Earth. Can you think of some ways that we are the same?
We are taking the hidden
Now come all
sun.
the way up to standing and sit down on your mat. Bring your hands by your side and lift your
Come on.
body up so that you're like a table.
MJ,
You make the perfect table shape.
make a table.
Pretend that you have a bowl of hot
There you go.
and hold perfectly still so you don't burn yourself.
Good job.
Now lift one leg up,
One leg up.
hold. Now switch the other side with the other leg up, hold.
Alright, switch the other leg.
Good. Now lower your leg and blow that soup off so it's not hot inside.
There you go. Table.
Good. Now step up all that soup and get all in your legs. Now bring your hands under your legs and roll front and back with your motion.
You let it roll.
This motion is really good for your back. But there's fun.
Mm-hmm.
One more, and roll all the way down to the back. Laying on your back, close your eyes, and relax. Bring both hands onto your tummy, and feel your tummy rise and fall underneath your hands as you breathe. Guess what? Whenever you feel sad or mad, you can bring your hands to your belly and feel your belly move under your hands, just like we're doing now. And it will make you feel better. It's secret feels you now. Now bring your hands to your heart and think about all the people in your life that you love. Let it make you feel happy. Maybe it makes you smile. Now open your eyes, press yourself over to your side, and then press yourself up to center. Bring your hands to your heart, close your eyes, and make a promise to yourself that you will always be nice and kind to yourself, and to everyone and to everything you love. Good job, yogis. I'm so proud of you.
Can you give me some hugs? Good job. Good job. You turn off the button? Push the red button for me?
Human beings are explorers. It's what we do. It's who we are. But since our world holds no more secrets, we must journey to Mars. Government agencies like NASA say it will be decades before we set foot on the red planet. At Exploration Incorporated, we're working hard to establish a human settlement on Mars 10 years from today. Soon, a select group of colonists will leave Earth forever and become the first residents of another world.
Look at this.
Very importantly, I'm hereby directing the Department of Defense and Pentagon to immediately begin the process necessary to establish a Space Force as the 6th branch of the armed forces. That's a big statement. We are going to have the Air Force, and we are going to have...
The video I did on Hollow Earth, where I was talking about there's 2 entrances to the Hollow Earth, one at the North and one at the South Pole. Well, this is what it would look like if you went into one of these entrances.
Draco, Soldier. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap.
So y'all don't think shit's getting real? Just come across the news feed. For the first time since 1945, Japan is going to deploy military troops to help protect the United States from China. China's about to unleash military action on the United States, whether it be by chemical warfare or boots on the ground. Who knows? There's more to this coronavirus bullshit than they are fucking telling us. And if you don't wake up and realize shit's about to get real, then you're just going to be a casualty. And that's a fucking fact. So don't you fucking dare say you wasn't warned. Don't want to hear you crying. Get prepared. Period.
Something goes missing in there. Well, I realized that Epstein's Island is on the corner of the Devil's Triangle, and so is the Magic Kingdom, Disney World. And I realized, oh, that's where, that the reason why all these people go missing in the Bermuda Triangle, like all these ships and planes, is because that's where the aliens have.
With 3 long fingers, very long.
The 3 fingers is a characteristic that makes it unique and unforgettable. And that is what exactly makes us think that this does not belong to a human species.
It's clear that this was some hidden place. Maybe there are more subjects.
New high-resolution CAT scan.
One other tip I'll give you is I don't own a debit card. I've never owned one. I've never allowed my 3 sons to possess one. Certainly and truly the worst financial tool ever given to the American consumer. So a long time ago, I asked myself a simple question: how would I remove 99.9% of my personal liability like that? Because I really don't want to worry about all these things. So I use the safest form of payment that exists on the face of the earth, and that is a credit card. Credit card. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover card. Not debit credit, but credit card. Every day of my life, I spend their money. I don't spend my money. My money sits in the money market.
Third eye is open, and they can see auras. They can see so many beautiful presences around a person. So can dogs. So if dogs ever come up to you and want to just sniff you, or if babies are like stare at you, or want
this
you
could
to
be the big one. If you have been following along, you know that they've been trafficking children for millenniums. They have been trafficking children forever, since the beginning of time. Now they have stopped the Suez Canal, and one of the ships containing thousands or even hundreds of thousands of people and kids has been stopped. The Egyptian president has ordered operation to lift containers from trapped Suez Canal ship. Big Tech is fighting back. They have censored images and satellite images from the area. They do not want us to see what's really going on there. Google is fighting back hard. All we can do now is lift our hands up in prayer and ask God, please save our children.
His name is Soklos. Some scholars say that Soklos actually means fool.
There is quite a lot to unpack here, but I want to pronounce myself by saying you are doing quite a good job. Thought-provoking is what I do best. Soklos is actually a mispronunciation of the understanding of the Tobit. Philosophically, we're speaking of fool, jester, or the clown. You want to know why Batman's arch nemesis is the clown? The prince? Or why in the African stories of Anansi, the spider, who symbolically in the Marvel Universe is actually Spider-Man? Or in Norse mythology of Loki, the god of mischief? Or even that of our Judeo-Christians in understanding of Lucifer being a manipulator, a trickster, an architect. Yeah, the realm in which you speak and the sigils in which you understand are that what we call Solomon's seals. Yeah, I did a video about this before. And that realm they speak, that no angel has seen, that of a Seraphian, or even an understanding of the many-eyed one, is the reverse world.
A lot of karmic upheaval happening right now, so I wanted to talk about this. How to tell if you're in a karmic cycle / karmic soul contract. Cap, a karmic partner is not your soulmate. They're only here to teach you lessons. It's a contract that you write before you incarnate on Earth. You're destined to meet them, and it's up to you to break the contract. Okay, so how to tell? So a lot of the times your karmic will actually imitate your twin flame. This can be physically, or they can just convince you that you guys are soulmates, you guys are twin flames. It feels like when you fight, it's the same thing over and over. It's a cycle you just can't escape no matter what, no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do. And when you're not fighting, you feel like best friends. A lot of the times these contracts are formed with narcissistic and abusive individuals, and they can be really painful. One of the things that happens when we awaken is we realize that everything is just a game. So these beings are just playing roles. Light beings playing dark beings. That's why a lot of the times your karmic feels like your best friend when you're not fighting, because they are your best friend from home, from when you actually wrote the contract.
How come school doesn't fully teach us about one of the oldest recorded civilizations on the planet? I find it crazy that the Sumerians literally only get 3 sentences in our history books when we literally use all the knowledge they gave us. Literally, our calendar based off the moon cycles is what the Sumerians used 6,000 years ago. Oh, and guess what? Even time itself. The 60-12 base counting system used to measure hours, minutes, and seconds is literally what they used. Also mathematics. They even had the first writing system altogether, known as cuneiform. History books mostly only tell us about them making the wheel, but they also had sailboats, strangely advanced sewer systems, agriculture with the use of animal domestication and irrigation systems, even maps with massive trade routes. 3,000 years before the Silk Road. Also jewelry and makeup, even music, and they had more than 20 instruments. Strange is that they don't even credit themselves for all their inventions. They claim it was handed down to them by beings that came from the sky known as the Anunnaki.
None of my business. Oh, that's interesting. Saddest interview moment. Part 3.
Do you think you will ever be queen? No, I don't. No. Why do you think that?
I'd like to be a queen of people's hearts, in people's hearts. But I don't see myself being queen of this country. I don't think many people would want me to be queen. Actually, when I say many people, I mean the establishment that I'm married into. Because they've decided that I'm a non-starter. They see me as a threat of some kind. And I'm here to do good. I'm not a destructive person.
Why do they see you as a threat?
I think every strong woman in history has had to walk down a similar path, and I think it's the strength that causes the confusion and the fear.
Saddest movie death. Part 1.
I follow you into the park, to the jungle, to the dark. Girl, I never loved one like you. Mountain, country, waterfalls, alleyways and people calls. I'll be in every hour with you. We'll laugh until we think we'll die, after on a summer night. Nothing new is sweeter than with you. And in the street we run free like it's only you and me. Geez, got something to see. Oh, home, let me go home. Home is
What the hell?
Are those sputum inside?
What?
I wonder if there's more of these things in the freezer. Oh my god.
Holy shit. There's a lost civilization in our refrigerator.
Let's check again.
Damn. We only looked away like 10 minutes.
The time rate in there must be different. Decades have gone by. It's the Industrial Revolution already.
It was definitely good seeing you, my guy. You know what? If you ain't doing nothing later, I'm gonna slide back through here after I get this vaccine. You know the president talking about opening up the city, and you know how I'm coming, right? What? Why you looking at me like that? Man, if you don't sit your ass down and read my notes. It's too early for the nerd shit, man. Come on. Some highly concerning facts about the vaccine is that drug manufacturers admits that it is a computer-generated code, genetic modification. After the code is injected, the nucleus accepts it and takes it into our genome, permanent genetic code, and stays there permanently. This code contains nanolipid particles, 18 subunits of HIV, along with a protein called syncytin that attacks your chromosome 8, which is responsible for intelligence and fertility. What the fuck?
We can make plastics out of cannabis. We can make paper out of cannabis, the best quality materials, as strong as denim and as soft as silk. Everything you can think of, we can make at this plant. Half of old Cairo is built from cannabis. You can get the herd, mix it with lime, and it petrifies. What other plant will petrify into stone and allow you to build houses from it? This is what this plant can do. It's an incredible plant. And you can grow it in 3 months and it'll produce a crop that'll do all of this stuff in 3 months rather than tearing our forests down and ripping up our landscapes and doing all the things we're doing.
Of contracting those muscles, along with the holding of your breath, would begin to push cerebrospinal fluid right up against the crystals of the pineal gland and applying a mechanical stress. And then the mechanical stress begins to electrically activate those crystals. And when those crystals become electrically activated, we are turning on the radio receiver in the brain.
There's 4 spiritual things beyond what spiritual TikTok teaches us. And for those that don't know me, my name is Despina and I'm a meditation coach. Number 1 would be the 7 laws of the universe. This is not talked about enough. We hear a lot about the law of attraction, but this is key. And all of them are connected to the chakras. Okay, number 2 would be the vibrational scale. And this scale represents our emotions and the vibrations that come with it. So for example, if you find yourself feeling angry, the way to raise the vibration around anger is with pride and courage. And you use that to move above. Okay, I love this. Number 3 is our 9 clear senses. So these 9 clear senses, all of them exist within us. This is how we can learn to tap into the source. And last, number 4 is the yin and the yang. These two are the most important energies in the universe.
This is what the sky looks like. Never seen it in my life. It looks almost like, I don't even know how to explain it.
See into the future? According to the CIA, NASA, and Stanford, we actually can.
Oh, I love this conversation. No, but for real. There's a reason why in Doctor Strange he had to protect the talisman we know as the Eye of Agamotto. A couple videos ago, I was actually talking about this all-seeing eye. The eyes are windows to the soul. Just like cymatic frequencies resonate at the human valves, various works from ancient cultures, and also understanding of a DNA helix in 3D format. There's so many references in everything that you watch that is telling you that you have the power. A hydrogen collider resembles an eye, a big giant eye, an eye, eyes. See, what they don't tell you is where you get your power from. See, the eye, or the all-seeing, the eye gets its ability from another realm. That realm being a place where your consciousness comes from.
You don't have to raise your voice. I can give you half. Hey, don't talk to me like that, okay? I thought I was clear in my email that I needed a couple weeks. Can I just get 2 more weeks?
I want my money.
You need to relax.
You're an asshole.
Uh-uh.
I want my money, bitch.
Hey, don't call me bitch. I'm a grown man.
Bitch.
God, you're mean. Don't make fun of me crying.
You be a bit fit.
Oh, I'm not doing so good, Pearl.
I put you on the street.
Pearl, I'm gonna pay you. I'm working 3 jobs right now. I'm working nights. I'm driving a cab.
I'm gonna smack you.
You need to relax.
Mika, good morning. The bottom line is this group says that the U.S. government, as well as law enforcement, simply does not do enough to protect Black Americans in this country, which is why they say they're taking matters into their own hands. And interestingly, Mika, this is a group that is growing. They say they now boast recruits in nearly every single state. So we decided to go and embed with them and see exactly what they're doing and why. Take a listen. The sounds of war, right here at home. This is the NFAC, an all-black militia with a mission to defend the Black community by any means necessary. So this is training for one of the new captains. Yes, appearing by the hundreds at protests from Stone Mountain, Georgia to Louisville, Kentucky, demanding justice for police killings and countering what they believe is the threat of right-wing militias.
If you can find a place where there are no sounds of machines and your cell phone will not tink-tink, quietly if you can listen to the sound of the trees, the breeze, the water, just the natural sounds, if you pay enough attention, tremendous things will happen to you. So if you just sit there and listen and listen and listen and listen, slowly you start noticing there is a pattern and an organization to this, which is far bigger than any human symphonies that you can achieve, far more complex and far more intense. I think it's very important for every human being.
Okay, what is your favorite Black privilege?
The head nod. Oh my God, the Black guy head nod. Knowing that no matter what kind of day I'm having, if I pass another Black dude on the street, I am gonna get some form of like acknowledgement, ranging from a casual head nod. And if I'm having like a weird day and they can tell, they'll give me one of those like, you got this. They won't say you got this, but you know, he said it. The best is like the old heads though, like the old dudes are just straight up. They don't care, they'll just stop your whole day. Come here, brother, let me talk to you for a second. As a kid who experienced a lot of anxiety, this used to really cripple me. I'm just like, don't look at me, don't look at me. I've since come to embrace it and it's the best thing.
Everything that I need, I already have. Everything that I have is all that I need. Anything I desire, I will receive because my reality is created by me. Everything that I need, I already have. Everything that I have.
Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching, money comes to me. It all flows in so abundantly. From the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching, money comes to me. It all flows in so abundantly. From the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching, money comes to me. It all flows in so abundantly. From the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid.